Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today we have two videos today. We had that Vince Freezy video, go back and watch that one was a laugh fest. Anyway, we're switching it up here, going to Supercross 3. We're going to play, I feel like people might actually agree with me here. This track right here, the MX Compound, the motocross track on the compound for Supercross 3, in my opinion, and I think in a lot of people's opinions, is the best track in all of the Supercross games. I'm talking Supercross tracks, I'm talking all the moto tracks, I'm talking everything. And all the content that we've gotten in Supercross 3, this right here is the best track, in my opinion. Now keep in mind, that's just my opinion. You might have a different opinion. That's totally fine. We can all agree to disagree. But I feel like a lot of people are going to agree with this one. So let me know down in the comments if you agree with it. We're going to do a 20-minute race here on the motocross compound. I'm going to go over why I think this is my favorite track. So let me get into the race here. We're playing as Cooper Webb because it makes sense if Cooper Webb wins. It also makes sense if Cooper Webb gets 22nd. That's my opinion. So here we go. Here we go. Let's do this. Drop the gate. Alright, so first of all, this compound is absolutely gorgeous. I think for most people, myself included, I think people would think that this is the best compound we've gotten in a milestone game. Not just Supercross game, milestone game, I believe. You know, Supercross 2 had a really good one. Supercross 1, had that been in the game from the start, I feel like that would be my favorite. Because that compound's really good too. But as far as track content, in all 5 of the Supercross games that we've gotten, this right here is by far my favorite track of the Supercross games. Because it reminds me, okay. There was a race here in Lake Elsinore, which I don't know if you know where Lake Elsinore, California is. Lake Elsinore, California is very close to all the factory teams' test tracks. Corona, California, you might know, is where they are. Corona, California is very close to Elsinore. It goes San Diego, then I want to say, okay, for the big cities wise, San Diego, it is probably Elsinore or Corona is probably let me see here, probably about an hour with no traffic away from San Diego. That's how far. But my point is, Elsinore, where I grew up, had this race every single year. This was part of my childhood. You might know it from the movie On Any Sunday. It's called the Lake Elsinore Grand Prix. And the Lake Elsinore Grand Prix had this massive track that went all over the town of Elsinore. So yeah, and this track reminds me of that. Like, because this track pretty much goes the whole entire compound. Like, you hit all corners of the compound here in this track. And I like that. I like those big tracks. I mean, the small tracks, like, I just like these big tracks, you know, because they're long, you know, it tests the guys. And can you imagine if our pro riders came over and, or pro riders raced a track like this? Damn, they'd be tired by the time the first lap came around. But yeah, this track, it's like realistic, but it's also like fantasy at the same time. Like, there's stuff that you just would not see in a normal track, and I like that. Like you got this airplane hangar. You go through that tunnel, that mine shaft, I want to call it. Like, there's just so much things about this track that are right. Like, and Milestone did a good job because, honestly, let's be real, Supercross 4, and the reason, like, Supercross 4's motocross track, I love that track. It is probably the best track in Supercross 4, in my opinion. I know a lot of people would disagree with that, but let me tell you why this one beats it out. Because in Supercross 4, if you're just riding around the compound, you know, like you could tell, okay, this is a track right here. This track right here, they blended this track into the compound so well. Like if you're just riding around this compound in free ride, you wouldn't know where the motocross track is. Like you wouldn't know. Like maybe you could kind of get a sense, like, okay, maybe this section might be one, or like, okay, this mine shaft, this is pretty cool, this has to be part of it. But other than that, you can't really tell. Like there's probably some sections you could tell for sure, but most of the sections are so blended in to the environment. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Here's that mine shaft that I was talking about. Like this brings me back to the reflex days. This section right here, even though it's really quick and Barsha just killed himself. Yeah, and then this part right here, this double you would probably see. That's a massive double, by the way, on a 250. But this right here, that is probably something you will never see in a real life motocross track. Like I know they had back in the day for outdoors. I know they had like those big, stupid, like I call them lift-offs. Like if you watch a race from, if you watch an outdoor race, a pro motocross race from 2011, you would see them a lot, or they'd just drop off, just randomly. You would see that a lot, and you just don't see that anymore. I don't know why they took it out. I think it's a good thing that they took it out. But yeah, that's what that reminds me of. And then this huge drop. I think the folks at Milestone missed an opportunity there by having it go on the bridge. Make the track longer. But as far as the result that we got, I love this track. This track is absolutely amazing. And the races on this track go pretty fast too, because it's such a long lap time. I mean, my fastest lap in this race so far is 2 minutes and 32 seconds. So yeah, do I think Supercross 3 is the best in the series? No. Honestly, the best in the series is Supercross 1, I would say. And I think a lot of people agree with me. The only, like, this has to be the longest lap time on in a track in this franchise. I believe the second longest lap time is Supercross 1's compound track, motocross track. That track was really cool. Maybe I'll play a race on it. The only problem with that, since it's DLC, you can only play short races on that one. That's the fact that that's DLC is absolutely absurd. But yeah, we're doing pretty good here. We're in 7th. We're kind of on our own right now, honestly. There's Tim Ferry and Blake Baggett up there. But yeah, I just like this track, and I just looped out for no reason. Yo, you almost loop out there. And the test tracks on this, they're pretty cool. Like, they're honestly really cool, actually. I like the test tracks on here too. But this is by far the best track. Well, not really by far, it's kind of close, but this is by far the best track in Supercross 3 for sure. I don't even come and play this track a lot. I'm just, if I'm feeling motocross, I'll come to this track. But like, I haven't played this track in a long time, and I'm actually doing pretty well. So yeah, what else could we talk about here? I guess we can talk about World Supercross a little bit, my thoughts on it, and just how I think it went. I think that went pretty cool. I like the series. Apparently in the month of November, which this is November 3rd when I'm filming this. Apparently in the month of November, we are supposed to get a schedule announcement for 2023 World Supercross. I've heard rumors that Japan might be on the schedule, Indonesia might be on the schedule, maybe a race in Paris, France. Like, I just don't know. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see the schedule next year. They're for sure going back to Cardiff. They are for sure going back to Australia. And yeah, we can also talk about Red Bull Straight Rhythm a little bit, because I have more knowledge of that. Well, not really more knowledge. I can talk about it a little bit more. I gained a lot of respects for two strokes there. If you knew me before, and I actually might get some crap for this, I personally don't like two strokes. I think they sound horrible. But honestly, hearing them straight rhythm, I did not go to the race. I just watched the replay of it that Red Bull uploaded on their YouTube channel. Hey, we can watch straight rhythm just fine. We can watch straight rhythm just fine on YouTube. Yes, it's like a week later, but still we can watch it just fine on YouTube. And we can't do that for Pro Motocross. Even though Pro Motocross, if you don't know, the Pro Motocross YouTube channel has actually uploaded every single moto. And I believe they did that because they know they messed up the broadcast. They're like, okay, we're just going to throw every single moto on YouTube. Oh, there's a two-stroke right there. But yeah, my opinions on two-strokes have changed a little bit. I like them now. But yeah, how about Marvin Musquin? Apparently has not lost a run there. That was pretty impressive. And yeah, if you haven't seen it, it's been a few weeks, but if you haven't seen it, go to Jeremy Stenberg, Twitch's Instagram, and go back to the straight rhythm time. He has this hilarious video of a filter that he used on everybody's faces. It was I couldn't stop laughing. It was so funny. Yeah, straight rhythm was good. I have to say, after MX and Nations, I gained a lot of respect for Justin Cooper for what he did at MX and Nations. Look at that. Watch this line right here. Oh! Absolutely killed Joey Savacci. Wow. Okay. But yeah, I gained a lot of respect for Justin Cooper. That dude's really cool. He rode really well too. Like Tomac and MX and Nations, that first race did exactly what he did. Oh, now Hill and Savacci go down. Unbelievable. Yeah, he did exactly what he needed to do. Eli did in that first race, and that gave us a shot. So that even though Jet dominated the second race, in my opinion, that was dominant. Let's be real. Even though he dominated the second race, in my opinion, I mean, we just did what we needed to do, and we took the win. And Justin Cooper did exactly what he was put on that scene to do. You don't have to win. You don't even have to podium. Just get top 10 and let Chase and Eli handle it. And Chase, I expected better things from. Eli, I expected better from, especially the way the first race went. And also about this track. Hold on. Actually, let me finish my MX and Nations, and then I'll get back to it. Get back to the track here a little bit. Yeah, Eli, after the way the first race went, I honestly thought he was going to do a little bit better. So yeah, just I got to see USA win in my lifetime. I'm so happy about that. Anyway, another thing about this track that's really cool, how wide open this track is. You probably saw when I commented but finished my MX Nations thought. Like, I was wide open. And you saw where I took out Savacci there. I was wide open. Like, there's a lot of there's a lot of wide open sections here. Watch me just go wide open off this hill and die. Nope, we did not. I thought we were gonna die there. So yeah, we're up in the 9th here. We're doing pretty well, honestly, I have to say. Oh, okay. Watch how wide open I am all the way up this hill. Wow. Holy. Have you ever seen a motocrosser that makes me look like I know nothing? Have you ever seen a guy jump that big? Watch right here. We're going to scrub. We're not going to scrub. And we're going to die instead. Okay, that's fine. But still, watch how wide open I am. Listen to that motor right there. Just absolutely pinned. You gotta slow down sections, but there are sections where you can absolutely hold it wide open. We almost got killed by Malcolm Stewart there. Jason Anderson's a little bit too far out of reach. We just gotta hold these guys off right here. That's all we gotta do. I'll point out the section where I was wide open and go wide open in it again. Savachi's out for blood. He knows I blasted his ass earlier in the race, so he knows he's got to get me back. And look at these. You can just throw massive whips and die off of them. You could also throw backflips. Yeah, I'm not landing that. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't expect to win this race anyway. So yeah, let's just go wide open through the section. Watch this. Yo, 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 oh! Oh! Oh, there's Politelli right there, okay. But still, you can go wide open at that section. That didn't go as planned, honestly, but still, it went just fine. Yo, we are all over the place here. We need to get our rhythm back. Alright. Look at how wide open I am up this hill. It kind of screws me there. Watch it. Justin Barcia. Ooh. Dude, we are riding like Justin Barcia in this. Ooh, we are all over the place here. Yeah, I think that's that's where I went off the hill right there. That's right. Here we go, wide open up the hill. We're coming up on Vince Friese. That's dangerous. If you watched my last video, you would know that's dangerous. We're 46 seconds off of the leader right here. That is ridiculous. But hey, it makes sense though. Like, I could totally, like, we're not doing very well. But watch how wide open I am in this section. Oh, I thought I was gonna nosedive. Alright, we are just riding around here, trying to get this race over with, honestly. Because this race is kind of a failure after I tried that backflip. Oof. Alright, watch. We're going to go wide open here again and see what happens. Oh, we almost blew it there. Trying to go. Oh, look at that. Wide open. 70 miles per hour up there. Crazy. Okay. Oh, big launch. Yo. Okay, we're actually catching guys, so that's good. It's not like we're absolutely just losing tons of time. We're actually catching them. Oh! That was Justin Barcia right there. Nosedive it. I don't think have I won a race here? I might have won a race here. Like back when I was uploading a bunch of videos. Well, we're definitely not winning this race. But I might have won a race here before. I don't remember. Alright, so we are just riding around at this point here. We have like 3 laps to go. Unbelievable. But yeah, y'all get the point here. This is the best track in the game. I'm just going to end the video right here because 3 more laps would just add 3 more minutes. And yeah. Thank you all so much for watching here. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Comment as well. What's your favorite track in all the Supercross games? And all the track content we've gotten. What is your favorite track in the Supercross games? Yeah, let me know down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you later.